Alright guys, welcome back to another Sword Plays 01 video. Today we're going to be covering V4 and just how to get some CP and level up your character pretty quick. First off, if you notice I'm sitting on a mount, you don't actually start off with the mount registered. So we're going to go over here to mounts. All of your mounts that you have, if you have any, will be over here. You'll just want to find and select your highest rarity or highest CP mount. You can check that by changing your mounts. If you see right there, I just dropped some CP. Raise it back up with this mount here. You can change the appearance of it with using any other mounts you have. If you just don't like how the mount you're currently using looks, you can change the appearance. It does not change the mount, as I'm still sitting on that one. It just makes it look like I'm using a different mount. You can do the same thing. Well, can't do the same thing with appearance. But this is our pets. You'll want to equip your highest rarity pet. If you scroll down the rarity, this is the same for pets, mounts, and companions. You can see all the ones that you're missing. One nice thing is, as you level up and combine your companions and pets and mounts here under the combine tab, as you level them up and as you get higher rarity mounts and pets and companions, each time you level them up and you unlock a new one that you have not had before, you will get a CP as well as a stat bonus that will be with you account wide forever and evermore. So definitely be making sure that you're combining as much as you can, for example, just like this. Next, a quick way to get some extra CP and a few more stats is go to a general merchant. He sells all these different items that have a bunch of different bonuses to them. If you do notice though, some of these are just common level, some are fine. The 3 fine that they have so far in the game just give a little bit more percentage over the regular commons. For example, the health here is 10%, common is 5%. So we can buy one each of these, and we can activate it by clicking on it. Or we can go down here to your hotbar down here, click the plus sign, and you can add them to here. For example, we don't have these 2 on here. Once you add whatever you want to add from here over to there, we'll go ahead and throw the scrolls on. You can swap between all 5 levels of these by clicking this button here. You see there, it went all the way to 5 and then it resets back to 1. These little circles right here mean that that is an auto use feature. If you want to use it, long click or tap on the item and it will automatically go to an auto use. It will only use it once you actually start going into battle. Right here is your Demon Hunter. I believe you unlock that from level 1. But whenever you want to go Demon, you can click that and then you go into this ripped looking version of yourself as a Demon Hunter. This is how many pet scroll you have. You can buy more from the general merchant or putting them in your, where is it? Your chest over here, storage keeper. Now, another great way is claiming all these event items. As you can see, you get CP, scrolls, and all kinds of other cool stuff. You always want to be checking this up here in the top, especially if it has a little red check mark next to it. You'll want to be checking it and claiming all of these items, especially stuff like this. These are all different rewards that you can get from each one of these 5 chests. This here gives you an active skill. These are all other rewards. One thing to keep in mind though, up in the top left corner, it says account. That means that these can only be claimed once on your entire account. You can have up to 8 characters on your account. You can only claim this once per account, not per character. However, if it says character up here in the top left, you can claim these on every single character. So if you have a level 100 character and a level 60 character, on your level 100 you can claim all these, and then on your level 60 you can claim up to level 60. So it's very nice. Definitely keep an eye out for these. Other than that, I'm going to go over here to store items, where you can buy stuff with gold. See, very nice, very handy. You get some enhancement scrolls here to enhance items for item sets. We'll get to that in a minute. rare scrolls for anything from common up to epic. You can use these to enhance. Actually, I think you can use them for legendary as well. You get a free Radiant skill book, as well as you can buy Demon Stones for your Demon Wheels and already advanced rare gear for your item sets. Here you can buy extra mounts to combine, as well as pets and companions with gold. I would not suggest using red gems on any of those. You can buy Constellations. You can also buy rings for your gear. You can equip 2 rings at once. I would suggest starting off with 2 glorious recovery rings once you get enough gold. Here you can use dyes or buy dyes, which you can use over here in boutique to dye your appearance whenever you buy an outfit. Outfits, I don't remember where you buy those from, but that's what you can do. Oh, wardrobe shop here. You can buy any one of these outfits and they all give you different effects as well. Go back to store. So down here, weekly products, you can buy these shards. I don't recommend it until you've gotten further along in the game. You'll want to buy these necklaces as you use those for potential. As you level up your character, you will level up these different potential slots. As you level up these potential slots, you will get additional stats, as well as some CP. Consumables, these are more for guild and stuff. There's never any reason to spend red gems on these markings. Do not do that, please. Events are from, let's see, this one in particular, the Luckier Pouch, is from an Abyss. That would be from this event right here. So any of these 3, once you get high enough CP to battle them without dying, you can go into this Abyss and loot those rewards. And once you start getting these pouches, you can use them to buy all of these items. I would suggest going with this legendary mount first, and then working on these skill books and epic gear chest after that. This event, I believe, is actually done, but these events, once you get further along, you can participate in the Dimensional Brawl and the Guild event down the road. From there, we're going to go over here to gear. As you see, we got a +7 Brelin, that is an epic. You can equip soul stones on anything rare or higher. To equip a soul stone, you'll have to find one first. Here I've got a chest of 50 of them. I'm not going to use them all. Just one. So I got a vigor. That one will give me an additional health and ACC. I can use that on rings, earrings, I think shoes. Anyways, as you get soul stones and as you get more items, you will want to definitely make sure to be equipping all the items and gears you can that you have equipped over here with soul stones. Anything in your bag does not give you CP, only when it's actually equipped here on the left. You also get these contracts and these Batterman. You want to be using those. Enhancing is very important, and this part you will definitely want to be paying attention to. From common to fine, you can use common weapon scrolls. Common and fine items do not break all the way up to +12. +12 is the highest enhancement you can get with an item or gear. However, a rare or epic, such as this Brelin armor, actually we'll give you a little bit better visual here. If you see here, it says guaranteed +5. I can send this to +5 without it breaking. I can go higher than that without it breaking. It's a common. I can do the same thing with the fine. However, if we go over here, see right here, guaranteed enhancement +5. Anything over 5 and it has a chance of breaking. Wow, I am sucking at clicking. As you can see here, if I try to go to a +8, more than likely this will break and it will be destroyed forever. I can never get it back. You can't contact the company and be like, hey, I accidentally broke this, can I get it back? No, it's gone forever. You'll never get it back. So do not try to enhance an item that you can't afford to lose. If you don't have a spare of it, don't use it. Don't try to further enhance it if you don't have a spare. Sorry about that. In addition, another way of getting some CP is by enchanting stuff. Everything that you enchant has a possibility of giving different stats. Unfortunately, I used up my book already, but the first time I used it, I got to stage 3 on book 1. Now, the first time you enchant something, you are guaranteed at least stage 1. You can go higher than that. You can get a stage 4. You can even get a stage 5 off of the first enchantment book. However, you're only guaranteed stage 1 on the first attempt. Every stage after that, for every attempt after that, the chance of success is lower. It will never go back down, but your chance of going up to the next stage gets lower every stage that you try to go for. It does not matter the rarity of the item. Now, soul stones, to equip them, you can go over here to soul stones here. You do have to get far enough along in the story in order to be able to do them. Soul stones give a lot of CP. If you look here, like this is just a fine soul stone, maxed out, only 385 CP. This is a legendary, not even a mythic, a legendary maxed out, 5500 CP. Huge difference. Every item from rare up, you can equip soul stones on. So be sure to be making sure that you're equipping your soul stones. They're very, 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 very important. Now we're going to go on to imprinting. As you see here, I have this imprint wheel completely done. I only have common demon stones on it, but we don't really care. Now, if you notice, it's got these little stars in the center here. That means that all of these are maxed out. Demon Wheel 1 only goes up to level 5. Demon Wheel 2, in order to unlock the Demon Stone slot, you have to unlock each of these 3 stones on that quarter to begin with. Now I've got one of these Demon Stones. I can equip that. There we go, almost another 100 CP. To go back to the Demon Wheel, just tap or click on the middle. We can let it auto imprint. And there we go. Now I can equip all these other Demon Stones. Now, in order for me to go on to other Demon Wheels, I have to complete the wheel before it. This is true all the way up to Artimant. Illusory Falvinia and Falvinia, these two here. Once I complete Artimant by leveling all of these up, I can unlock these inner ones on just a level 1 on Falvinia, and then I will have the ability to do the same on Illusory Falvinia. I just have to do level 1 on the first one, but you do have to at least unlock these. So this one goes up to level 10. I think Ruskull is 20 or 30, Broca is like 40, and Artimant I think is 60 to get those maxed out. Potential we already kind of covered. Skills is a good kind of unknown CP. You get a bunch of, not a bunch, but you do get CP from leveling up your passives, but passives are just a passive boost to your character overall. As you level these skills up, you will get higher attack damage. Once one of them reach level 20, you will unlock skill mastery, as it says there, which means that any more books for that skill rarity you can then use on skill mastery and unlock more damage from them. As we go on, we got quests and missions. Over here, this is your story, your Lion's Journey. We call it the story. Once you get to chapter 8, you actually start getting some epic items like these. Request logs will give you nice additional items as well, like these scrolls. Named Conquest, you get these red wave coins, which you use those over here in the exchange. I will cover that in a second. You can do the named Conquest from here. You can send companions if you have any that can do it, or you can just go do it yourself. Missions, as this bar fills up by completing missions. Once you hit each of these waypoints, you can claim these extra items there. Under the monthly, though, you actually get a free piece of Brelin equipment, which is really nice. Feats, as you unlock feats, you will get gear, you'll get items, you'll get gold, you'll get contracts. Abyss, as we already kind of covered the lucky event here, you get these luckier pouches, which you use in the event shop over here. As you scroll down here, though, you will unlock these as you get further along in the story. This is very important, as you not only want the markings from these, but you'll want these items over here as well. So unfortunately, the Abyss does have a timed, each of the Abyss areas are timed, so you'll want to be doing those every day if you can. Demon areas over here, as you detect demons in here and fight them, you will get loot as well as these black octopus coins. The higher the stage level, the higher tier loot. You can eventually get up to epic loot just by completing these. So totally worth it. Bosses and special named bosses, you'll want to be trying to go to these as much as you can. The spawn times are your local time. It will show your server here and the day that it's spawning on that server up here. So pay attention to those. What I mean by your server, for example, once you get high enough, like Solitary Bactar. Mondays are server 1. What do I mean by server 1? Well, go over here to the warp gate, up here like this. We'll go over here to the Lunatra dimensional gate. It says Latch 1 and Latch 2. These are the different servers. Only at certain times during the day can I invade server 1, as can they invade server 2. And it's only in these maps. Warzone is server 1 and 2 all the time, as well as Lunatra Realm, I believe. But this is very rare. We already kind of covered the Lunatra there. Item sets, very important. As you get items, make sure that you fill your item sets up first. You can buy, let's go over here, these enhancement scrolls. These work for common and fine only, which means these two areas here. You get a ton of CP from leveling up and filling out all of your item sets. For example, 7,000 just from the common, 10,000 from the fine, 78 and 110,000 from the two rares. So completely worth it. One more thing. Under your characters, whenever you hit level 70, you will start getting these. These are character set items. They are per character, not account wide. Gear, region, and miscellaneous are all account wide CP. These are specific to each character. And you get those, by the way, you get those character item sets from claiming these travel essentials every time you level up. So this little chest right here is where you will get those from. Research, you get the markings from killing enemies. You'll find these enemies from all these different areas like Delanor Forest. You can click on that enemy, click on the microphone up here. Magnifying glass, oh my gosh. Once you unlock that area, you can click that and it will tell you exactly where to go. Since I know I have unlocked this area, there you go. This little white circle right here is where I would be going. Constellations are very important. You can unlock the different sets by clicking on them and clicking the unlock button like that. To upgrade them, if you notice here, there are 5 different rarities: common, fine, rare, epic, and legendary. I have a common equipped on this one. Whatever you have equipped, whatever rarity, will show up the same color. See, common is kind of the black. You can combine star pieces to create higher ones. You will get a combination bonus, and we call it the pity bonus. And this is true for pets, mounts, companions, and constellations. For these, once you combine 20 epic stars unsuccessfully into a legendary one, after 20 attempts, you will get a guaranteed legendary star, which is really, really nice. To kind of sum it up, this is the last main one that you'll want to be looking at. This is your exchange house. You have all of these different types of coins. Red wave you get from named conquest. You can get this advanced epic weapon chest as well as Brelins from it. Blue shrimp you can get more companions, mounts, and pets from it. The yellow whales you get from not only claiming more companions, you also can get them from the Pingent Roulette. If you look down here, 15 spins 100 coins, 60 spins 1,000. So you can get a ton of these yellow whale coins from that. You also get yellow whale coins from claiming these travel essentials. What I would suggest is for the exchange, making multiple characters, leveling up each character as high as you can, getting as many of these yellow coins as you can for each character, especially starting out. You can also do request logs, and on the higher ones you will get yellow whale coins as well, sometimes a couple thousand. You can use those to buy these. I would highly suggest using extra characters on your account to get all the yellow whale coins to buy these with. I wouldn't suggest buying these with your main account. I would suggest saving yellow whale coins on your main account for area teleportation scrolls or any of these here. I know they're very expensive, but it's totally worth it. Black octopus coins you can get from much higher level map areas or from the demons, as I mentioned earlier. Another good way of getting some good items is the check-ins here. You've got a 28-day check-in, as well as once you finish 28 days, a consecutive day check-in at the end of that. They give decent rewards for the consecutive, but nowhere near as good as these. You can get yourself some nice epic demon stones as well from these, and some choice set tokens, as well as some advanced epic gear. So that's about it. I think we've pretty much covered everything that's super important. I know that's going to be somewhat of a long video, but that's just a quick overview of all of the different ways you can get CP. One other thing I do want to say is, as far as the imprints go, to get more imprint stones, you will want to complete, let's go over here, you'll want to complete these conquests. If you see here at the very top, it says conquest and rewards. Until you unlock an area, you won't be able to see what the conquest will give you, but from the Dekas Volcano or from Yukabi Desert and down, you can use gold to instantly complete them and receive those rewards. You can do it once per day on each of these areas. Once you complete it in a day, you can do a reset for 150 gold to get that amount of imprint stones again. However, I do not suggest it. It is a waste of red gems in my opinion. Don't ever reset the conquest. It's not worth it. And that goes for the same for any region. And actually most Abyss and Lunatras will have conquests that you can get the different rarities of imprint stones from. One of the quickest ways to level your actual character up is by running the story, which will always be this blue one up here. This pink one is your named conquest area. This game is very nice because it's very AFK, so I can just click this and the guy will travel all 1,300 meters to wherever the boss is, or 400 meters to continue the story. So that's pretty much it for areas that you can get CP from and the different things you can do to increase your CP and power. I will be going more in depth on more of those items later. I hope that this long video helps, but that is a fairly general overview of everything to be looking for and that you can do in V4 to boost your power and boost your, well, abilities too. But best of luck. If you have any comments or suggestions about this video or for future videos, please put them in the comments below. I do my best to read them all, and I will try to get to those videos if you give me ideas. So thank you again, and y'all have a great day.